3, 2.
We're back with another episode of St. Louis First Podcast. 3-0, boys. 3-0. Birds are rolling. It got a little prettier. Not too pretty, but 3-0. Top of the NFC East. Phil's first round bye. Look into the playoffs starting next week. We're going to get into it. We got Deeks back in the day. We got PSU this weekend. Plenty to talk about. Come on back. You're listening to the St. Louis First Podcast. Brody, I was there. Because nobody told you.
Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Santa Booth First Podcast, coming to you live from the Northeast Pole, Santa Sweaty Sack Studio on this rainy Thursday evening up here in Philly. We got birds to talk about. 3-0. Crazy ending. Great way to win. We'll get into that. Like I said, Phil's one more homestand left this weekend against the Twins. Got the number one, not the number one seed, got the bye locked up. No real chance at the number one seed. We'll talk a little bit about that. We got Birds injuries. We got King of the Hill. We got Penn State football. Got the Birds going down to Tampa Bay this weekend. We're going to talk about all of it. We're going to get into all of it. I'm your bartender for the evening, Jim Marcus. To my left, the youngest Marcus, the freshly 16-year-old Brody Marcus.
Happy birthday, brother. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
There you go. To his left, the oldest Marcus, other than Uncle Jack. My dad, Jim Marcus. Good evening.
What's up?
To his left, the elder statesman, not the eldest statesman, but the elder statesman this evening, Donald Kennedy Deekbarn. Good evening, sir.
Hello there, James.
No DJ tonight, no Smitty.
Nope.
So this panel, the age of this panel, the age range just, I mean,
Shut up.
we just blow it up. We're going to be talking about stuff that Brody doesn't know about. I got to make sure you guys stay awake. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough.
Relax with that. We
Right?
not my bedtime yet.
Thank our sponsors, Mamma Mia's Pizzeria, cheesesteak. It was a
Yep,
good cheesesteak.
it was.
I mean,
I like the chunky onions.
we say, you know, like you got all these cheesesteaks wars going on, right?
Mhm.
Everybody's doing the same thing. It's the
Cooper Sharp.
Cooper
Sharp.
Sharp seeded roll,
ribeye
ribeye.
chopped.
Yep.
It's a good cheesesteak.
It is.
I don't know if they use
It is.
ribeye or not, but it's a good cheesesteak.
It was.
Get a good cheesesteak
I enjoyed it.
at your local spot, and not have to spend $20 and wait in line for 2 hours.
If there's anything left at the end of the show, maybe we'll have to clean it up.
Wings, still not better than Burns's, but good wings.
You disagree?
Agree to disagree. Fine. Pops McCain's.
Look at your bookends here, Brody. You better watch yourself.
He doesn't eat the wings, but he does like the sauce.
Really?
I get the tenders with the sauce.
Wow. I'm mildly surprised to hear that. Shocked almost.
He doesn't believe us that it's white meat. He doesn't like to eat dark meat. So we're like, it's a wing. You never know.
Yeah.
Like Poppy doesn't eat thighs or legs. He's a breast man.
Smitty's not here. So
I was waiting for somebody to pick it up, but it wasn't going to be me. Pops McCain's fine whiskeys, bourbons, whatever Jay's up to. We need to catch up with Jay again.
We
It's been a
do.
while. I know he's got the whiskey wagon out there for
Yep.
tailgates and any of your parties that you need. He'll come right to your house. He'll bring the entertainment, not just whiskey. He'll bring other drinks too. So if you're looking for a good time, a nice adult event, reach out to Jay Fogg. He'll bring a whiskey wagon to your house.
Yep.
did he come up with something new?
He's came last I talked to him. He had all kinds of stuff in mind. There were drinks, there was cigars, there was working on shops. I mean, he's always got something. He's always got something on his mind. Granite Insurance, Matthew Gorman. You need your insurance. You need some insurance coverage. Reach out to Matt, Granite Insurance Group. He can help you out with your insurance needs. I get everybody. I covered everybody. Sandwiches. Stockyard. We don't do Stockyard anymore, right? We don't do Stockyard. Stockyard sandwiches. It's a fine sandwich.
Will's not involved, but the guy that's there, Mike, is a cool dude. Chris. I'm sorry, Chris.
Shout out to Stockyard. I think that was it. All right. Yeah. No Smitty, no DJ. They're losers anyway. We want them here. They just bring us down.
Right.
No smoke.
He didn't want to smoke. I'm sure he's gonna be chiming in. He can't help himself.
Should be coaching.
Birds, 3-0. It started out ugly again.
It
Started out ugly.
really did.
What do I see? 33 yards of offense in the first half.
Yep.
I think we were negative at one point. Yeah. And then they just
And the defense couldn't stop a runny nose.
and then they just turned it on.
Took over.
And they just turned it on. So who was doing the play
It
call?
was Jalen Hurts.
Nobody's saying anything about that. There was one story from Patullo saying, things just weren't working, so we went through a different plan. But that's all it was said. I got a feeling Hurts might have said, change it, or I'm changing
Open it
the
up.
field. That's what I think.
I don't think Hurts was flat out making the play call, but I think he had a little, maybe some suggestions here and there. Like I said in one of our text threads, I think he may have, in the locker room at halftime, sat down with Patullo and said, hey, look, this is what I'm seeing on the field. This is what I think can work. Why don't we do this? Something along those lines. Maybe Sirianni has learned from his first year making play calls, because they started at 2-7 or something like that when he was making the play calls. And when he handed them over to Steichen, they took off. Maybe he's progressed from that and he was making the play calls. Nobody really knows. I don't think Hurts was flat out making the play calls.
No. I think he might have gone in at halftime and said something's got to give.
Something's got to change.
If you look, I saw something like the route trees that the receivers were running, and it was just like very basic.
Let's put it this way. If Hurts was making the play calls, he's not calling for a delayed draw on 3rd and 15 every time. He's not making that play
That's
call.
Andy Reid-esque.
Yeah.
The screens that they were doing to Saquon, there was one screen that would have worked in that game. The other ones they threw, it's like, what are you doing? Like, you guys, it was preseason offense is what it looked like. They weren't doing anything special. And they were trying, when they were forcing the ball, he had a couple bad throws where there were 4 Rams around. One of the dots. I said, why are you throwing that ball? You throw that ball maybe to AJ because you trust he can contest it and get up there and get it, but you don't throw that to Dotson.
And bringing up AJ, as outspoken as he is, I wouldn't be shocked if he said something at halftime. I wouldn't expect it so much from, and maybe Smitty did say something, but he's a little more, quiet. He's soft-spoken.
Should have said something. I mean,
yes,
the most expensive receiving core in the league, and you have -1 pass.
Yep.
I mean,
and that Saquon hasn't been able to get it going either.
No.
I don't know if it's just the year that he had taking a toll on him. They say the year after so many touches, the running backs don't have a great.
The offensive line is not.
I think Dickerson isn't 100%.
Probably not.
He hasn't looked good at all.
Oh, Lane wasn't practicing this week.
Right.
Marlon in training camp. He had the leg sleeve on. You already know about Dickerson. The backwards Jurgens. Steve has arguably been your best lineman, believe it or not, because Lane's been in and out too.
Yeah.
They're hurt. They're all hurt up front.
And I don't know why Pryor came in.
Isn't he a guard?
Like,
That's what
he
was
He's a
confusing
guard.
me.
He's a guard.
Well, yeah, why did they put him in instead of just starting with Fred Johnson? Johnson played tackle for this team last year. He knows the system.
And prior to that, 2 sacks?
And what a
And when
difference.
he came out,
He looked bad.
What a difference he made when he did come in.
yeah.
He freaking Pryor almost got Hurts killed.
90 day.
Yeah. They were down by 19 at one point, right?
Yes.
So turnaround, 26 unanswered points. Last time they did that, miracle at the Meadowlands too. 26-point deficit. Come back and win. Yeah. So the way it ended, Jordan Davis, the block kick. I'm saying to Brody, they blocked the first one. Like, there's no way.
Nope.
You're not blocking 2 kicks in one game. It's just not going to happen. There's what was there? 3 seconds left or something?
It was over in my mind.
Yeah, I think
It was over, but I think
there might have been
block it.
10 people in the stadium that didn't think it was over. All right, everybody. It was quiet as hell. That block came. I didn't even know that Jordan Davis picked up and ran with it.
Me neither.
Because I was cheering the block. Game over. And then he's tapping me. He's running. Like, what do you mean he's running?
I was high-fiving everybody around me. I turn around and they're in the opposite end zone. I'm like, wait, what just happened? And I see touchdown on the scoreboard. I'm like, touchdown. I look at the scoreboard. I'm like, what happened?
Yep. Yeah, Heather and the girls were down there because people left early. The seats behind us were open, so they made it over. And I'm turning
I
around,
was
high
wondering
fiving,
where that picture came from.
high fiving all of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize that Jordan Davis was running it down to score.
Yeah.
So that gets him player of the week. And the NFC, is it special teams player of the week? Yeah.
The one angle where they show it and the kicker's laying down like this, that was the only angle I saw for like the first 5 clips that I saw. And I thought, and the ball was on the ground next to him, but it looked like it was in his hands. And I see Jordan Davis pick it up. I'm like, why does this count? Because he was down. He got tackled with the ball and then switched the angle. Oh, the ball was on the ground. That's how he was able to pick it up and run.
Yeah.
And that was weird. The first 5 or 6 that I saw, I'm like, how's that count as a touchdown?
Other big plays in the game.
Davis again. I mean,
Yeah.
First block.
Yeah.
Or no, when he ran
that,
down. Yeah.
The third down.
Oh, the third down.
And the fourth
32,
down.
and he tackled him on the sideline with no gain.
And the
Yeah,
fourth
That was
down.
huge. That was a huge play.
Yeah, and the fourth down.
I got
I
this
mean-
big argument that I didn't give Jalen Hurts any credit for that comeback. I gave it to Alden Davis.
I think a lot of it goes to Jalen
Well-
too, but not Carter. Davis, I mean,
Davis made the big plays to keep them.
So listen up, 13 points by a defensive tackle. When you think about it, turnover on downs, like you just said, 32. 4 for 1, turnover and downs. The field goal, 3 points. Even though Carter blocked it, he was a part of that.
Mhm.
The scoop and score, 3 points and the touchdown.
And a touchdown.
13 points by a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
And they would argue me up and down. Oh, you hurts this and you hating and all this.
I can see that.
He
But
got player of the week.
but
over
if
Isaiah Rodgers.
those
You know
13
what I'm saying?
if Hurts
Who had 2 touchdowns,
Two
right?
touchdowns.
if Hurts doesn't do what he does, that 13 points still doesn't win us the game.
I agree with you. I'm not discrediting Hurts at all. And they say I am by not giving him credit. But when you think about it, I don't think I've ever seen a defensive tackle affect the game like that.
You never did it, LaSalle?
I wasn't a defensive tackle.
I thought you were.
Yeah. Check
Taking
the
shots.
numbers, bro.
Taking shots.
Check the numbers. All Catholic. All city. All state.
All world.
But no, I do. I really do. Like he is quietly having
Having a good year. Earning
Yeah.
the extension.
Yeah.
Earning the extension.
Yes. Last year I said it was one of the first shows. It was before the season, and we were all picking somebody that had to have a big year, or we thought was going to have a big year. I picked Jordan Davis because I thought with Jalen Carter most likely getting double teamed on just about every play, Jordan Davis was going to have to step up and really come alive and start dominating the way we all thought he could as the 15th pick or whatever he was, and the way he did in college. It was kind of disappointing the way he didn't. This year, he's doing what I thought he would do last year.
Yeah.
And he's killing it.
I think he already got the extension in my head. He single-handedly won that game.
I mean, he's been the only D lineman so far that I feel like has actually
Has
come
done
to play.
anything?
Yeah,
Consistently
I mean,
done anything.
I hate
Yes.
to say it, but Nolan's
Yeah.
done nothing. Hunt's done nothing. Even Carter hasn't really done anything.
Yeah, Carter hasn't turned
And-
it.
Who's the new guy?
Is it Zarius Smith?
Yeah, he's
Mm.
done pretty good. He made
Yeah,
his presence
he's
known.
made a couple
He will
plays.
now 'cause he's got to play.
He's got to play now. Yeah.
But he made his presence known.
In the Chiefs
Not
game.
this. Yeah, in the Chiefs game.
In the beginning
yes.
of the game, he made
Yeah.
some plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was excited for Hunt.
I thought Hunt would be a little bit better than
He hasn't done much.
It's still game 3, right? Like
Yeah.
these guys are still. It's like preseason. Preseason's over now. That was their first real game. They got a tough matchup this week against the Bucs too. We'll talk about that. You mentioned Carter, and this is what's happening with Carter now. Got another penalty, and it's just because of his name now, right? Whether there was worse taunting in that game than what he did. I don't know what he said, but he pointed to his finger or something, right? We got the ring or something like that. But he's just going to
He
get
did the money thing.
all right.
Yeah, he did the money thing. But they
he-
gave Fuka one too, which was dumb.
yeah, for flexing,
Yeah,
right?
Flexing.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a dumb penalty. I mean, I take it, but it was dumb.
Oh, that's cool. Then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably
The
shouldn't have called either.
officiating is always horrible. I mean, you could say that about every game. But I worry about Carter. He's just going to keep getting. If he does anything, if he stands over a guy, he's going to get a flag.
I was fuming at him when he got that personal.
Because we were right.
Yeah,
we were getting ready. He killed all the momentum. They
Yeah.
put him back. Put us
immature.
back to like the 5 or something after the turnover. And yeah,
What's it going to take for you to learn? How much money do you have to lose to learn your lesson?
Yeah.
And you know, it's not all about money with these guys. It's playing time is the bigger thing I think for them.
Well, you got to
But you
play to
can't-
make your next
But
paycheck.
but you can't afford to sit them if you want to win the
No,
damn
no,
game.
you're not. You're not. He hasn't gotten to that level. Like these are some silly things. If he actually starts taking like horrible penalties, like that's just being in the moment, losing it. If he starts actually like tripping guys and stepping on guys' heads like Hainsworth,
Yeah.
then you got to talk to him like, dude, you can't be doing that shit.
He missed his era. He should have been on the Oakland Raiders of the 60s and 70s where they didn't care about penalties. They just wanted to
breaking
win.
fingers. And,
They just wanted to win. If it cost them 4 or 5 personal fouls, so be it. As long as we win. And that's kind of his mentality, but it's not 1970.
wrong era.
Yes.
Nolan Smith. I'm getting to the injuries. Yep. So Nolan's out. We'll see about Bond, Campbell, Dory.
Thank God.
Bennett's done. Yeah, thank God for Dory. But Nolan's hurt
Again,
and that's always been your argument, right? He never stays healthy,
been like that since Georgia.
and it's a
Nothing
shame.
new.
It's a shame because he's a productive player, right? I'm not saying he's a top in the playoffs.
The playoffs.
He's his ceiling is probably 9 to maybe 12 sacks a year if he's healthy, right? He might be top 10 or 15 in the NFC, not in the league.
You done with him?
I'm not done with him.
No.
No. He's productive. Like he's a rotational player.
Exactly.
And
I'm
what
okay with
is
that.
the injury?
Yeah, that's what he's going to be.
Is it a tricep? What's the
Tricep.
injury? It is.
Yeah,
Okay.
rained it, and there's
Not
something
torn.
about race.
If it was torn, he'd be out.
Yeah.
But he's on the 4. Is it 4 or
4
6
weeks.
days?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got to be out at least 4 weeks. They expect him back
Giants?
as early as week 5, maybe,
I saw.
and probably the bye week,
I saw like
he
week
might finish
9.
the season with nothing.
which is the bye week.
Yeah.
With no sacks? I don't know about that. I mean, he comes back. He's got 8 weeks to play still.
Should have kept Sweat.
Come on, man.
Man, what?
I like him. I'm fine with him as a rotational player.
I like his attitude.
I'm not paying him.
I give him all the credit in the world. He got us a ring. He's one of the reasons why we have a ring. He's one of the reasons we can say we're 2-time champions. I won't take anything from him, but when you look at the body of work, nah.
He's got 6 sacks last season and 4.5 were in the playoffs.
And 4.5.
Right?
I mean, I love
So that's
Nolan.
unlike the
Hey,
Phillies. He
He's a
shows
red
up.
light player. What can we say?
I love Nolan, but I'll stand by. We should have traded for Gary. Think
Oh, I was ready to trade
We don't
half the
have-
defense for
We
Gary.
need some guy on the D line who's dominant and consistent,
It's not.
and it's not Nolan.
Well, we
I-
do.
No,
We do.
but
Carter.
I'm talking like.
No, you need the outside guy.
Yeah,
we don't
no.
have a dominant outside
Yeah,
guy.
you need the rusher.
I
Yeah.
love Nolan, but that's just not. Who
He's-
he is.
Time's up.
I'd re-sign him depending on what the number is.
See, but that's the key.
Yeah,
That's what
depend-
everybody would say.
If he's rotational guy,
You
sure.
know what I mean? Like, you're not paying him top 10 money.
No, I mean that's part of
I
the
feel like
defense though too.
If
Like
you're-
this defense doesn't play that way. They don't leave a guy in there the whole time.
he's
Like Garrett's in every play, just about.
He's a first rounder though. I feel like if you're paying big money to a rotational guy, then I almost feel like it's not really worth it. I think if you're paying a big money,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
need
You're not
this-
paying him
you
big
need-
money.
Well, if you are though, he needs to be nearly in every down.
He's
play.
got it. He's got to have 12 to 15 sacks a year if you're going to be paying him big money. Actually, probably
Oh, yeah.
more than that on the outside. If you're depending on what you mean by big money, you're not paying him like a top 5 in the league, top 10 in the league.
No.
Top 10.
Yeah, no.
No.
He might not even be a top 20 pass rusher in the league. I'm just saying, if you look at his numbers, 6.5 sacks over a full season is not a lot. We're celebrating mediocre, and that's what he is. He had a hot run. He had a hot playoff run, and that's it. That's his claim to fame.
And I think that the hope was he would continue that into the season. And now he got cut down, so we won't know. He's only actually started, I think, 13 games over the 2 years. Like he didn't start any of his first season. He played. He didn't start any of those games, and he didn't start until a few games in last year.
I don't think his first season is fair at all.
He's a rookie. Yeah,
Barnett had more snaps in him, and he was traded mid-year. So I mean, I think that just kind of shows.
He played though. You can't say he didn't play.
I'm not saying he didn't play, but I don't think it's a fair argument to use that against him. I mean, he didn't really have a shot.
Field, bro.
You're not wrong, but when a guy who was traded mid-season,
when you're spot playing like that, you can't get in a rhythm. So it's hard, it's hard to get into a rhythm if you're only going in a play here and there. You got to get. You're not getting in the flow of the game.
Yeah.
You would know about that.
5 playoff games. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. So, Dory Jackson. I'm looking at the injuries again. Vaughn and Campbell. I think they were limited practices today.
Who's not playing this week?
Nolan.
Other than Nolan.
Bennett, the other corner, Corey Bennett.
Jackson's definitely out.
I don't know if Jackson's definitely out or not.
Was it Cooper?
Yeah,
Cooper. Yeah, but he wasn't.
Yeah, it was crazy. They had like 9 roster moves.
And they came out of nowhere.
4 or 5 people going IR.
Yeah, because we didn't hear this after the game, right? No, it was all of a sudden out of nowhere.
I think some of those moves were just to get active bodies because they had Quez came back.
Yeah, Quez.
Brody's
Brody's favorite.
back.
Epps is back.
Yeah.
Another Brody's favorite.
Hopefully, we don't have to rely on those guys this week.
Hopefully.
Quez isn't even going to see the field this week. The rest of the NFL. We were here week 1, and some people were saying that Green Bay is the best team or the second best team in the NFC. Are they? Or is Cleveland better than we're thinking? They just dropped one to the Browns. I like Cleveland defense.
Good defense.
I like that defense. That's why we needed Myles Garrett. But they couldn't score. And Detroit stunk week 1, week 2, and week 3. They turned it on.
This week they're the best in the world. More than everybody.
Yeah.
Next week if they lose, they'll be back down.
I still think they're a good team. I mean,
Detroit. I still think
Detroit's a good team.
Detroit's number 2 in my mind in the NFC.
They're definitely a good team.
I mean,
Ravens defense.
yeah, that was
I was surprised at that.
Their defense.
Yeah,
is just,
Derrick Henry too. I don't know what's on with him.
yeah, like
he's just
3 fumbles in 3 games.
he's getting old.
I was just going to ask, how old is he now? Is he 30 yet?
yeah, he's over 30.
He's over 30?
Yeah, he's over 30. I think 31, 32.
Really? Wow. Yeah, he's right at the precipice then, if he's that old.
It's 32 for a running back, right? That's old for a running back.
He wrote the book.
29,
28
30,
is usually the
29,
age.
30 is old for a running back.
What was it? 28? I think was the age where they said Howie started looking at running backs like
Yeah.
you're going to be gone next year. I don't want you anymore.
Yeah, the average shelf life of running back is like 2.5, 3 years. And that's,
Saquon doesn't have that year. Like Henry looks like amazing.
Yeah.
Like Henry's year was like low key or amazing. Like
Yeah, without Barkley, it was like
without that Barkley, like, silly. Yeah, I guess that pick for them to go to the Super Bowl is off because that you need defense in the playoffs. and they don't have it.
Yeah.
They got ran all over
Mm-hmm.
in that Detroit game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was ugly.
But look at the AFC. I still think the AFC is wide open. There's nobody in the
Yeah,
AFC
there's
that's
no
like
super team there.
this team's
No.
playing great. Like Buffalo
No.
almost lost to Miami.
AFC
Right.
playoffs is a different breed, though. That's one.
Chargers look decent though.
You know, everything that happened in the regular season doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, because it's all offense in the AFC.
Yeah.
Right? So if Lamar can throw 5 touchdowns, they're alive.
Yeah.
They got a shot.
Offensively, they're going to score with anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're going to give up a lot of points.
As long as we're saying that Henry doesn't look great, but he's got to stay healthy through the season too. Because just the threat of Henry
He looks really
gives
good.
Lamar.
It's just the fumbles are a problem
He's
with him.
just fast as hell.
Yeah.
They're like 260 pounds.
But he's got to. I think the problem this year though is he's fast, but he's got to get outside. He hasn't been able to get outside all that much this year either. I don't think he has a 100-yard game yet, right?
He definitely has 100.
Or do you have? He had like a 60-yard scamper
I
game
think his
too.
first game, yeah. I think he gets
169 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Total.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
169 in that one game. Or he's got 169 total.
No,
In that one
All
game.
right, that's the one we had the 60-yard.
He did nothing
Touchdown or
against
whatever?
Cleveland, though. But they also threw the ball over games.
Back to the NFC though. I think this weekend is going to determine. Well, we should come out number 1. Does that make Tampa Bay number 2? As much as I hate Baker Mayfield,
No, not necessarily.
no.
No, because it depends on what Detroit does. If Detroit wins, they got to stay number 2.
They'll be 3-1 now.
Who?
Detroit.
Detroit?
Well, I guess Tampa Bay will. Be
Yeah, Tampa Bay will be
yeah.
3-1 too.
Who's Detroit played this week?
And they would have lost at home
Browns.
against a team that they've handled how many years now?
Don't forget the Niners are undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brock Purdy's coming back. Look out. Injuries in the NFL. The week before was quarterbacks. This week it was running backs. Najee Harris went down. James Conner went down. Anybody else of significance get hurt?
All the QBs.
Tyrone Tracy.
All the QBs.
Well, that's what I said the week before was all the QBs. QBs losing their jobs. Russell Wilson's out.
That's a mistake.
I think it's a mistake, but they're not going anywhere. So why not put the kid in now? Giants stink.
Not against the Chargers.
But I think they have a pretty hard schedule. I think that's because if they don't put him in against the Chargers, he's playing the Eagles on Thursday night next week. You want your first start Thursday night, short week against the Eagles? I don't know about that. Dable's a dummy, but I don't know if he's that dumb.
Yeah, that'd be brutal. Tell me that game's up there, please.
That is.
Thank you.
That's the Thursday night game in the Meadowland or
Thank you.
MetLife, whatever the hell that dump
Yeah,
is.
That dump.
Yeah.
That thing that looks like a prison.
Yeah. Not a nice stadium.
No.
I'm just gonna make a comment. No Mike Deke, not feeling it. Don't ever do it again.
Really?
Yeah, not feeling it.
All right.
You need the mic.
Deke needs to be in front of the
You
mic.
need the mic.
Okay.
You're a mic guy.
Am I not coming across?
No, you're fine. It's just not feeling the laid back kind of chill.
All
I mean, in the mic. Yeah.
right, I'll try and fire it up a little bit.
Get it
for you,
going?
Nate.
Yeah, not feeling the wireless mic.
Chug, chug, chug. Anything else for the NFL this week before we move on?
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
I do have CJ here. So with the injuries,
Bring him home.
you bringing him home?
You can't.
I'm not bringing him home.
I
No.
don't think you can.
According to
He's-
that
well, now
rule I heard.
Yeah, the rule. I don't think you can.
Well, no. It's we went through this, and then they can sign them.
That's only
They can't bring him back.
You can't trade back because then that's almost looking at like a loophole.
I thought it was something like 4 games.
Yeah, if he's cut, anybody can get him.
He's
I think he burnt that bridge. I think,
Yeah,
I think-
yeah,
I think
yeah.
the players are cool with
He's,
that, but I think he burnt
he's the Eagles' Ben Simmons, kind of. I would want no parts of Ben Simmons. I want no parts of CJ GJ.
Because I wouldn't bench McCool for him.
No, that's
That's-
my thing.
that's
I
the
don't
thing.
want to.
He's not going to come back as a bench player.
Yeah.
And if he were to come back,
Then you're taking Makuba out, and I don't want
then
to.
you're taking him out. I don't want to do that. And he's not going to be quiet sitting on the bench. You know, there's a reason why he's played on 5 different teams in 5 years in a row.
What about Reed?
No,
Blankenship?
no,
You don't want to break that up?
no.
Yeah, but
Reed's a leader of the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a captain.
And he has a nose for the ball, man. He gets those picks. Yeah, I would not bring him back.
And I liked when we had him and he brought the attitude, but I think this defense has it now. They don't need him out there to bring
Yeah,
the attitude and to give the defense an identity. I think they
Yeah.
have their own. So I wouldn't bring him back unless it's like the end of the year and somebody else is hurt. Like, you don't need him. I would rather see them go after some defensive end. That's what they need help at. And I think there was talks
Yes.
about who said if N'Kobe's back and he's healthy, do you try
trading him? Right
do you
now.
try Campbell at the edge?
No,
You don't wanna move him out of position?
Saying that. That would not work at all.
He was on injury.
He was on the he didn't
Yeah.
practice
I don't know
today.
why people
I
think that would
wouldn't. Well,
He's
apparently,
similar built to Graham.
work. I don't
No,
know.
he-
and they
I don't know.
And back at Alabama, he was recruited as an end.
everything we've heard, they have plans for him to play the edge. Maybe Campbell.
I'm trying to think who's the guy at in the Texans who was from Bama? Will Turner.
Anderson?
Anderson. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Anderson. He was there at Bama when Campbell was there. So like they, you know, at Bama, it's a factory
Yeah,
for
yeah.
NFL players. He just couldn't play because these guys were there. So that's why they threw him at linebacker. And he just, he just played. But he was an edge. He was an edge when he went to Bama. He was
Is he-
as an edge.
Compared to Nolan, like size-wise. He's bigger than Nolan, right?
He's more built. He's built like
Like he's thicker. Nolan's longer.
He's built like where's
Yeah.
Eddie when you need him. He's built like Parsons. He's built like Parsons. Is what he's like. He's like a Parsons clone, but just not as good.
That was good.
Not as good. No.
Speaking of Parsons, the NFL, the greatest thing that could happen this weekend is if Parsons separates his shoulder, taking out Dak's knee. Right? I mean, that would be
That
perfect.
works.
Would that not make everybody happy? I know we don't root for injuries, but
I don't have a problem with Parsons now that he's in Green Bay.
I just
I
don't want Green Bay to be any better.
I'm not worried about Green
I don't
Bay.
I'm not
want
worried about it.
excuses. I hate excuses when we play a team. Well, we didn't have so and so. So and so was hurt. I hate that. I want everybody full tilt, ready to go. Best team wins. I can't deal with those bullshit excuses.
Look,
There's several.
I'll
teams-
take whatever advantage I can get. Win, cheat, and steal.
I hear you. I hear you. Yes, and you know, I understand that line of thought, but I want no excuses because they're going to come.
It's all right.
If
You just wave the finger
if
in their
that
face and
team
say, "Here's the
loses,"
ring." It don't
yeah.
matter.
If that team loses, you're going to hear, well, shut
No
up.
Mike Evans this week, so we're gonna be hearing it.
Yeah, well,
they got some golden excuses already.
yeah.
We'll get to that. All right. I'll give my quarterback king of the hill then, and then we'll get into some other stuff. So there's not really a lot of change. I just have first and second place switched. Lamar's back to number one.
Should have been on.
Lamar number one, Allen number two. Quarterbacks in the league right now. Mayfield 3. That's where he was last year or last week. Hurts at 4. That's where he was last week. 5. I got it between Goff and Herbert.
Can't really argue.
Who the Buccaneers played so far?
And you know what they've been saying on the radio? They've won every game so far in the last minute. That's wild. They won in the last minute of the game.
I thought week 1 they had a good game.
That's insane.
They even
Huh?
I remember the game when we were coming back from KC.
they even
That
played
went.
a single good team.
I forget who they played.
Jets. Falcons.
Texans?
Yeah, all I remember is the
Texans.
Jets.
0-3, 0-3, and more of the Falcons 1-2. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
Mayfield's number 3.
He's just throwing the ball well now, and they're 3-0. Like I have to stick with my principles that these guys are undefeated. They're playing good ball.
It's a team
Well,
sport.
it's a team sport, but the quarterback's the quarterback. The quarterback can't move the ball. Then, unless you have the best defenses in the league, you're not going to lose if you have a shitty quarterback. You're not going to win if you have a shitty quarterback.
What's your name? Jalen Hurts.
Oh, taking shots at Jalen. I got him at 4. He's 4. I'm not moving off it.
Who, Jalen?
Yep.
Where do you got Patrick at?
I didn't go to 10 this week. I think last week I had Patrick at 10.
You just did 5?
Wow.
I just did the top 5 this week.
Who's your top 5?
Lamar, Allen, Mayfield, Hurts, and then a tie between Goff and Herbert.
Say that again? Lamar?
Allen, Mayfield, Baker.
You-
I meant to say Baker, then Baker, Hurts, and then tie for 5th between Goff and Herbert. I mean, these are all teams that are winning. Goff's got 1 loss. Allen's got, Lamar's got 1 loss, right? And the rest of the guys are all undefeated. So it's tough to argue when you're 3-0. A quarterback, and I wanted Danny Jones. Is he the real deal? Did the Giants give up on him too soon, or have they played nobody as well?
Well,
I mean, he's 3-0.
is it getting better coaching out there?
Steichen.
Indianapolis? Yeah,
He's got Steichen
that's
out
what
there.
I'm saying.
He's got a coach who knows how to do that skill set.
Right,
He's got a running game. They have
Yeah.
decent defense.
Taylor.
Oh, I saw
There's no
one
pressure
stat
on
today.
them
And it was
before
like
they're doing it.
most like total sacks, interceptions, and fumbles by QBs, and Danny was at like the lowest at 2 total
For this season, or
this season.
I was going to say he was a turnover machine in
Sacks,
New York.
fumbles,
Yeah.
interceptions in 2. I think Jalen's like in the middle at like 10 or something like that.
The Colts got a decent O-line, too.
Oh, sacks too. You said.
Sacks,
I thought you were
fumbles,
saying.
and interceptions.
Yeah, the Colts have a good offensive line.
Decent offensive.
All right.
Danny Dimes.
They're calling him Indiana Jones or something like that. I
Yes.
saw. Yeah,
Yes.
it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I get it, but it's kind of dumb. All right. That's enough NFL talk for right now. Let's look at the back in the day with Deke. What do we got this week? What is this kid going to learn about what we used to do back in the day? That
All right, Brody.
No football, I'm gone.
we got more football.
Wait. You got to stay for this one.
We got more football
this
coming.
This is kind of sort of geared towards you. I assume when you go to school, you carry your books in a backpack.
You know,
Around the school?
Yeah, when you go to school, you have your books in a backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When I went to school, we didn't have backpacks. There were no backpacks. You had a book bag. You didn't necessarily have a book bag. But no one used a backpack for their books. If you had it, and I don't remember anybody having one, but if you had a backpack for books, that was grounds for
some hazing.
some hazing, shall we say? Yes. Nobody did that, and you would have gotten ridiculed to be at the least amount of shit you would have gotten being ridiculed for having a backpack. Everybody carried their books or had a book strap.
What's a book strap? Now you are going back in the day.
Yeah, it was a book.
Like,
It was a strap.
like a bungee cord,
Right.
but it was.
Now
It
you
was
sound like
rubber with 2 hooks.
Yeah.
2 hooks on each end.
now you sound
One
like a
hook in each
dandy
end.
that wore fluffy sleeves.
No.
When we went to grade school, 1950, everybody had
1850.
army. They were army. Yeah, they were army right at their somewhere. They were army bags. I guess the army surplus.
Yeah,
Well, that's-
everybody had them.
That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Like the
Well,
I Goldberg, the Green Army.
yeah. But now,
Like-
we
like that.
we had book bags, but we didn't have backpacks for books.
So you just carried them everywhere?
You carried them. You might use your book bag to bring them to school, but once you got to school, you carried your books.
Yeah, I do
In
that
your
too.
arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to bring our bags through the hallways.
Yeah,
Like you had- We had a book. I had a strap that went over. Right. I didn't have a backpack in high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had to pack that, and then you carried your books. You weren't allowed to have them in the hallway,
Yeah.
and which sucked because there were guys that would walk down the hallway and just smack books and then kick it all the way down the other end of the hallway, right? Because that's
just movie propaganda. That doesn't exist.
Yeah, it
I'll
does.
Talk to.
It did.
I'll
Probably
tell
does
you.
It-
what-
now.
it
yeah,
did.
It doesn't happen now. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it definitely happened.
DJ had it done, and he did it, and I don't.
It definitely happened.
And I think Andrew had the same. Had it
Especially
done
when you
and
go
did
to
it.
an all-boys school, everybody's a dickhead, and they do it.
Yes.
They smack the books out of your hand, and they kick it down the hallway. And
DJ had the nerve when he was a freshman had the nerve to do it to some kid he knew that was a junior. And it was a friend of mine, his son. And it was Mike Brown's kid, and his name was Junior because he was a junior. So everybody called him Junior. He used to do it to Junior. Junior was a junior, and DJ used to book him.
He didn't stuff DJ into a locker?
No. And I'm like, you better watch yourself, dude, because he just might try something on you, and I'm gonna have to say you asked for it. But yeah, book bags or backpacks for books were not a thing back in my day, and were grounds for some hazing, maybe a couple punches thrown.
See, I
in your
feel
direction.
like a book strap now would be that.
Yeah.
A book
I
strap-
can see that.
A book strap in the 80s and
Yeah.
the 90s would be that.
Yeah.
Like that's just
Yeah. Yeah. The book strap was the way to go, or you just carried them without a
Those
book
you
strap.
carry book bags.
Right.
So you guys just like hate each other back then? Like, I don't get it. Why are you punching people? It was
Just did.
Because you were
there's nothing else to do.
you were a wussy using a backpack. Carry your books, you little pussy.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that you could do. Teachers could smack you. Teachers could curse
You,
at you.
you don't have
Minutes.
freshman day either, do you?
like orientation.
No.
No.
Exactly. Well, yeah. In a
Yeah.
way.
It was kind of an orientation, yes.
Yeah, it's
Freshman
like when
day,
they beat you into a gang.
This
Yes.
is how it's gonna be.
Yes.
It's more of an initiation and an
Freshman
orientation.
Freshman day was all the upperclassmen beat the shit out of the freshmen.
We had the Munchkin salute.
No.
They would make you get on your knees and wave.
Oh,
Dude, I don't-
These are real.
so there's-
These are real things.
They're
We're not making this up.
They did
I'm
that.
not questioning that it was real. It's just
So you had freshman day when freshmen got beat up?
I mean, that could have been any day of the week.
Well, yeah.
There wasn't
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
specific day.
Well,
right?
freshman day was
Yeah.
open season on freshmen. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I mean, we're telling high school stories. Anybody ever just take a slice of bread and pass it down the table? And-
just keep putting yourself on.
Yeah. Spit on it, drop it on the floor,
oh my God.
rub it in your pants.
No,
And the guy at the end of the table,
has to eat it.
ooh, we do it for like $5, whatever money you can scrounge up.
No.
Yes.
We never did that.
Some people were just stupid and did it just to do it.
When I was a freshman in high school, Animal House had just come out. And classes sat together with each other because you knew each other. So the freshmen always sat against the wall. Well, food fight scene was a very popular scene from
Yes.
Animal House. So every once in a while, some upperclassmen would stand up and say, food fight. And they would just throw shit at the wall to splatter all the freshmen. And
A couple questions in the chat too.
Yeah, I saw the one about the Eagles undefeated. We'll get to that one. I didn't see that.
so
I'm only seeing Joe White's.
yeah, I'm only seeing Joe White too. So yeah, I always tried to sit either at the outside end of the table or maybe the table out from there. You didn't want to ever sit close to the
You don't
wall
want to be in a splash zone.
because you never knew when a food fight was going to happen. Yes.
Nate, any shenanigans like that at LaSalle?
Yeah, there was freshman day. Freshman.
Did you just have a salute, a wave,
Not
beat
something
up and you had to do?
But yeah, a couple seniors fucked with me, for sure.
Yeah.
Stole my food, took my shit.
No punches thrown.
No.
No physical violence.
No one tried to hit me.
When I was in grade school, the West Catholic bus used to come through the neighborhood, and you would see the freshmen get off the bus, and their tie was like halfway around their neck, and their shirt was all pulled out. I'm
Had a
talking
rough day of it.
Yes, I'm talking early 70s, mid 70s shit. They got it bad at West Catholic. Yeah, real bad.
All
And
right.
there was always a smell of weed coming off of that bus too.
Nice. Back then. All right, so we do. I see a couple. First, I'll answer Joe's first because it's on topic here. You think Brody could have had that type of haircut when you were going to high school in the 20s, Deke?
No, that was not definitely not the style.
It was pomade.
Yes,
and-
exactly. It
Tightly,
would have
tightly
been
cropped and
it would have been cropped on the sides and pulled back up top.
questions prior to that, Ron, new listener. There we go. Now he's ripping me
Yeah, I agree.
for
Ron.
Mayfield ahead of Hurts. First, Ron. First question was Eagles going undefeated. I don't think that. I don't know that the Eagles will ever go undefeated in
No,
any of our lifetimes.
nope.
It just doesn't happen anymore.
Don't say it.
And this schedule,
Especially the way
they still have like 3 or 4 tough games coming up. We got
Yes.
Tampa Bay. We got the Vikings. We'll see how they are.
And
Giants are nothing.
especially when you get
Now that JJ, not that JJ was playing great, but
when you get to the end of the season, if the last game or two don't mean anything,
yeah, they end up.
you're not going to say it.
We'll touch on the Phillies. How do I put Baker ahead of Hurts? It's one move ahead of Hurts. I mean, I'm looking at numbers. I said I'm looking at wins, but I'm also looking at numbers. Does Hurts have 500 yards yet this season?
If we're looking at numbers, then Hurts shouldn't even be.
Yeah, if you're looking at that,
Except
strictly
the
that.
Lions are 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
That's always Hurts.
try to weigh it out.
Yeah, and I'm not
You
saying
gotta-
that he is.
you can't look at Hurts in numbers.
Yeah.
He's just a winner. So I can't knock him for being a winner. All right, we got our college picks. Smitty's not here. He did send the college picks to me. We'll hit these real quick. Number 4, LSU at 13, Ole Miss. Even though it's at Ole Miss, that feels like an LSU game to me.
What was it?
LSU at Ole Miss.
Yeah, I'm LSU.
LSU,
Future college.
your future college.
The Gators?
I do Gators.
I'll go LSU.
Number 17, Bama at number 5, Georgia.
Bama.
Bama?
Bulldogs.
Georgia.
I think Alabama will make a game, but I think
Bulldogs.
Georgia.
Georgia hasn't lost at home in 6 years.
Yeah, and it's not happening to Bama.
Tomorrow.
Saturday. Here's a good one. 21 USC at 23 Illinois.
21
don't-
USC.
Yeah.
USC.
I don't like.
Trojans, not Gamecocks.
Yes, the Trojans, yes.
At
The
where?
Big Ten at Illinois. Big Ten matchup.
And what's Illinois ranked?
23.
Ooh.
I kind of like Illinois.
I'm going with Illinois. on that one.
I said USC.
I'll go SC.
All right, need a tiebreaker. Nate, USC or Illinois? 21 at 23.
It's out
Ill-
Illinois too, right?
Yep.
I'll take Illinois.
All right. Illinois gets the win. And then the big game. Number 6, Oregon at number 3, Penn State. Night game, white out.
Quack,
Big Jimmy Franklin
quack,
ready to
quack.
make believers of us all.
Quack, quack, quack.
Until there's 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, he's
Yeah.
got to either get a first down or make a stop.
I'm refraining from
No,
from
you
a
can't.
choice here.
You cannot.
Who you got, Brody?
Quack.
Oregon at Penn State.
Oregon.
Ooh,
I hate
another
to say
kick to the
this,
balls.
I know your feelings on Franklin.
Oregon. I just watched them play, and they're really fast.
Quack.
Penn State has not really impressed me
Penn
so far.
State doesn't.
There's
have
6, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping for the upset.
Penn
but I
State.
think
Who's
Oregon-
Penn State played?
Me.
They never.
Yeah.
played.
Us.
Nobody-
Us. They played us.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
Hey, look, you play the schedule that's put in front of
And
you.
who's Oregon played?
They
I-
have one game on there, I think. Nobody crazy though.
Yeah, I mean it's early in the season. Everybody,
Right, I know.
Well, I shouldn't say everybody. There's been some good games.
Most teams play
There's
cupcakes,
a lot of cream puffs,
except
Yeah.
for Notre Dame. They haven't played a cupcake yet.
Quack.
Sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
A&M was ranked, I think.
I'm pulling for Penn State, but I think Oregon wins.
Say it.
That's 4 for Oregon.
Oregon.
I don't even need the vote.
Be on the island, Jim.
I don't even need the vote.
Paddle out to the island. Come on, let's hear it.
I'm good to
Let's
go.
hear it.
They play Oklahoma State, Northwestern, and Oregon State. So all cupcakes, but at
Yeah.
least they're FBS.
Yeah, at least they're
Yeah.
top level
We're not
team.
talking
Yes,
about nobody.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Man, what's with you shitting on Nova? They're
We're
a
not
solid
talking about
program.
IU, Nevada.
Yeah.
Give me a break. I can give you my pick. Quack.
I got your pick quite a few times.
I'm going to go with Penn State.
Losing to Oregon. Sorry. I just don't have faith in Jimmy. I'm sorry.
They had a real loving
This is
coach.
supposed to be one of
Right.
the best teams that he's put together, but
He has to
I just
coach them.
they haven't been tested,
Right.
and I don't know they're going to be
Yeah.
And
tested.
his track record in big games just it's one failure after another.
120.
Joe's saying
4-20.
That the Penn State defense is good. I agree, Joe.
Very good.
he said they can control Oregon's offense. I don't know about that. I think they can hang with them, but the Penn State offense is absolutely the question mark, Joe. And I just don't know that Aller seems to fall apart in the big games. Whiteout environment, tough to play. I hear you. Oregon's been in national championship discussions for the last how many years, and I don't think their coach is good enough not to have them rattled about it. I don't know. Hopefully it's a close game. That's what and they can pull it out. If Penn State can keep it
you
close,
don't want a close game.
I think if
Because
Penn
what
State can keep it
happens?
close, they win.
Franklin shits the bed on a close game.
Eh.
The thing is, you're not going to get a blowout.
Well,
You-
that's
you-
what I'm worried about. You could get a blowout.
No, I mean for Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to get that, and Franklin shits the bed in a close game. The best you can hope for is a 2-score game with under 5 minutes left in Penn State's favor.
If he loses this game to Oregon, how much louder does it get that he's got to go? Like, I get it. He made a bowl last year. Great.
Last time it was this loud, they gave him a new contract.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
Yeah, right. Night. Oh my God, that's and a 10-year 10-year contract at that.
Somebody likes him.
Right? No, he's got
Oh,
pictures.
Schmidt.
He's got pictures on people.
All right. You boys got a little Santa Big Sack play for this week?
No, this day in sports.
Oh, we cut it off.
No, we
with-
don't do that anymore.
Back in the day with
Back
Deep.
in the day.
1956.
Come
Brooklyn Dodgers, Sal Maglie, no hits to the Philadelphia Phillies 5-0.
1956, that's not a big deal. That's not earth shaking.
All right.
They
now,
stunk in the 50s.
This is earth shaking. You ready for this one, D?
Well,
You ready for this, Steve?
right.
Listen to this, Steve.
As you scroll.
Right.
What do you have it?
You guys
And
got
there is somebody
did
here
you guys
older
cook
than me,
something up?
Brody.
Scottie Pippen's birthday.
No?
I did not cook anything.
No play for this week?
Oh, come on. We got your picture up on the damn board over here with that.
All right, man.
Under on Saquon.
Under on Saquon.
We're advertising your. I don't want to say. I almost said big sack.
Your big sack? We're showing off your big sack.
Big sack.
And you're not going to do anything.
I don't like this angle.
See?
How about
See?
a
Come on in here.
TD parlay?
Did you turn that on?
Yeah, man.
All right. I'm just
He
checking.
knows what he's doing.
QB1 over here.
Yeah. Rookie.
QB1.
Rookie.
Rookie. Show you something, old head. All right. We have little saying at big sack time. We are 0-2. Got to get a win.
Boy.
We got to get a win in this recreational fun.
Yes.
Fantasy.
Nobody's lost anything.
Nothing.
For entertainment purposes only.
Right now, game's on. Seahawks are up 7-3 to the Cardinals. Cardinals driving. Looks like no fantasy big things going on.
Who
All
scored for Seattle?
AJ Barner.
Right. Who's that? Oh, who
Who
scored?
scored? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know. No.
That'll be big payout on the $1 million thing.
Dude, you just blotted me out on camera.
Yeah, I do that. That's what I said. It's not a good angle. I don't like this angle. I don't like it. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, you're gone. You've disappeared. He has disappeared from the picture. It's all right. That's what we do, these prep boys. All right.
He clips them.
We're going to do this one live, and the kid's going to help me out here. So we have.
Okay, you want this? He doesn't have the apps on his phone.
All right, doesn't.
It's only for entertainment purposes. We don't allow him to use those apps.
I agree.
You didn't click I am 18 on the app
I'm not on any app.
or 21, whatever it is.
I'm just on the NFL app.
So
Okay.
week one, we tried anytime touchdowns. Got close, I think, on that one.
That's right. It was touchdowns.
Yeah,
last
I
week,
think it
that's
was.
right.
And then last week we
All
did
my money.
100-yard receiving and rushing. This week, I think we should just do games.
Just like winners.
Winners. I think we should put some
Spread or
winners
money
in.
line?
We can play with both.
Little
We can play
tease?
with both.
Over-unders?
Pick. Yeah, little unders. Because we're not. I think a lot of these games this week are a little bit tougher. Kind of get a sense of.
Yeah.
So from a prop standpoint. So let's start to bottom. See if the kid likes any games, and we'll play the pick game, and we'll go down the list. First, we'll do a 2-legger. Second, we'll do a 3-legger, and fourth, we'll do a 4th-legger. We'll just do the money line picks there. Coughing, fucking. Sorry, excuse me. I am I'm allergic to prep. I'm getting sick over here. All right, first game in Dublin. Vikings and Steelers. You like anything?
Oh, is that
in
a
game?
what? It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
Dublin game
9:30
this
game.
week.
It's an early game. I'm not
I
a
like
fan
that.
of the overseas games. I'm not
Me
a fan.
neither.
See, I
Me
feel
neither.
like I feel like you
them?
get a touch of being on the West Coast where you wake up in the morning and there's football on and it goes through a whole day.
No, I like that part just from a pick perspective.
Yeah, because you never know over
You never
there.
know.
Yep,
You
yep.
never know what these guys get into.
Just text me a bunch of pages. Not
He's-
sure what's.
Yeah, because of
It's
the
probably Penn
because of the
State.
Penn State pick.
They need a
He'll be
QB.
wrong. He'll be wrong again. It's coming a trend here.
For that game,
You like anything in that game?
I don't mind the over.
The over.
40.5.
Who
That's
is
not a bad pick. Steelers defense have not looked like the steel curtain of old, and it's actually a fun way to get the day going on a morning day.
Yeah.
So you can maybe get your pick. So I'm going with the kid. I like the over there too.
Sundays are
Mr.
for
Carson
overs.
Wentz might.
He looked good last week.
48 points. That
He
was-
looked good last week. He was throwing the ball.
He was throwing the ball. He's got some weapons over there. And like I said, the Steelers defense is not bad. I think that's an underrated pick. All right, let's go with the Steelers. Second pick, I'll go. Let's do something where the money line is not insane. Let's go Birds.
It's not straight up money now.
I think let's go Birds. You don't like it?
I get nervous with this Tampa game.
Yeah.
They just don't play well down there.
They
They don't play well down there.
They don't.
But
Wait, did we do
if you're just
money
going
line
straight money line,
for Steelers?
I'm on board. What's the line now?
We gotta pick a 1 o'clock game. That's not high money line. You get some value in the bet.
Eagles are minus 190.
Yeah. I think it's telling that they're favorite going down.
Yeah.
Tampa's hurt just as much as we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Mike Evans hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Godwin's not playing, I don't think yet.
I think
Is he? He didn't practice today.
Oh, he did.
No.
That's what it's.
I think they're hoping he'll be back because they don't have anybody else. They got the rookie Agbuka who's good, but if that's all that Quignon has to do is cover him. And
But I think
Okay.
is Ibuka a slot?
I think he's probably going to play wherever they need him to play. Yeah, because they got nobody else. Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, I know, but Shepard's not. He's a possession type guy.
Mhm.
I mean, if my thought is that if we see the second half offense, then I think we should be fine against Tampa. If we don't run the ball and actually pass the ball, I think we'll be able to have some success. I think they'll be able to score. They want to go down and get this win.
Yeah, oh,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? They want to beat Tampa.
Everybody's
There's a reason. There's a reason they're going down there a day early.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think they want to beat Tampa. I think they get it done.
get that monkey off the
So
back.
I think we get a money line bet and we get out of the gauntlet as the Philadelphia Eagles because I think a lot of people, including myself, had them 2-2 coming out that 4-game
Yeah.
stretch.
and it's actually getting easier, right? I forgot, it's New
Giants
York,
twice in like 4
Denver,
games.
who's kind of not looked as good as they did the first
Denver's
week.
here though, right?
Denver's here,
Yeah.
and then Minnesota. So
So
yeah, it's
I'll take
they might have a bit of a break versus
so over
getting beat up like
so
we
that's
thought.
plus 188 on that 2-leg play. All right. All right, let's clear that. I don't think we're gonna ladder that. Let's let that one breathe.
That sit by itself.
Just in case.
That'll win you the money for the 4 o'clock.
How much
games,
did I
right?
put on it?
I would put on it
Nothing. It's for fun. 3 smiles.
some Monopoly money. All right. So, what we got next? We have. Let's go with the other games.
Next is Buffalo and the Saints, 15.5.
Ugh.
Big spread. It's going to be a question mark here with the Saints because you don't know if they're going with Rattler, and if he has a problem, they're going to go with their Tyler, Schlag
Shock.
or Shug or whatever it is. Kind of like Buffalo straight there at 15.5. I don't trust the Texans. I tell you, man, that Cleveland defense, I just can't bet against that Cleveland defense.
What's the line in that game? That's
10.
Detroit, right?
Minus 9.5.
Yeah.
Kind of like Cleveland, man.
Cleveland to cover.
Kinda
See, I don't like
Cleveland club.
you like the Bills 15. Was it 15 or 15 and a half?
15.5.
I know.
That's a lot.
I know the Saints stink, but
The Saints.
how about you tease those? Bring the Buffalo line down and bring the Cleveland line up.
A little teaser?
What do you think about that?
Action?
What do you mean, do they all?
So for those who don't know, a teaser is when you manipulate the line and you get a certain amount of points from the sports books to change the line into your favor. So there's 6-point teasers, there's 6.5, 7, and then there's a super teaser, which is a 10-point teaser. So you can really influence the line. You do have to pay a little bit
Yeah,
more.
you lose a little bit of money, right?
But in the betting world, they do call them sucker bets.
I like a good sucker bet.
But people like to play them. People like to give them out. They feel a little bit more comfortable with that. So the one thing I like about the Cleveland game is just that when you look at that Baltimore game, that line is a little bit misleading. They scored 21 points in the fourth quarter. That game was close all the way up until the fourth quarter, and then Baltimore kind of ran away with it. I just love their defense. I think they have a Super Bowl caliber defense. This week is tough, man.
Yeah.
This week is really tough. So let's stop wasting air time. Let's go with the first leg. Let's go with the Chargers at minus 6.5. I don't like the Jackson Dart start going against this Chargers team coming in 3-0. I know it's West Coast traveling east, but the Chargers are
They're rolling.
they're rolling, but they've been challenged. I mean, the Chiefs are not what the Chiefs are, but they still played and beat the Chiefs, and then they beat Denver too. Raiders are trash, and then you get a cupcake with the Giants, and supposedly Malik Neighbors has a back injury from now a shoulder injury too.
They lost their starting running back, although Scatterboo hasn't looked bad.
He's not bad. He reminds me of Woodhead. You remember Danny
Yeah,
Woodhead?
yeah.
He reminds me just of Danny Woodhead. He'll get a lot of catches. He'll get a lot of carries, but it won't be anything like exciting.
Yeah.
It won't
He'll
be
end
a
up with
pop.
90
Yeah,
total yards and 2 touchdowns because he's just
right.
grinds it out.
Give me another game there, Brody. What do you got so far? We're going with the Chargers minus 6.5.
So what's our current?
So first we did
The Pitt Minnesota over
the over and
and
the
Eagles money line,
and then
right?
the Eagles money line. You can still pick one of those games if you want to add it.
And then
Chargers.
I have the Chargers. We're starting
Points.
the next leg with the Chargers at minus 6.5.
what was the Browns and Bills one?
9.5.
Is that in our current?
No.
Is that with
Yeah, this week's tough.
Yeah, I feel like there's not many like games where you could kind of confidently.
Yeah, I got another one while you're still looking. Give me the Rams. Minus 3.5. Nice bounce back spot.
Carolina?
No, Colts.
Colts. Ooh.
Nice bounce back spot. They
LA?
got out back home. They lost to us. They're pissed off. Colts coming in. Kind of what the kid was saying before. I forget who was saying didn't play anybody. Colts ain't playing nobody. Dolphins. They beat a Denver team. Not bad. And the
Sniffing
Titans.
themselves a little bit.
Yeah, 3-0. Danny Dimes versus a good defense. Give me the good defense. Give me the Rams minus 3.5. So I got
That's
Chargers.
the LA connection, right?
There you go. Yeah, didn't even think about that. I like that. That should have been the first one.
The
Huh?
all LA picks.
All LA picks. So we got LA Chargers. We got the LA Rams. All straight. Give me one money line bet. Take me home, Brody. Who's just going to win? Bears against the Raiders. I think that's. No,
Where's
it's
it at?
in Money. It's in Vegas.
How about the Pats?
Past line isn't up.
Quarterback injury?
I don't like the Pats, so
Trying to think of the survivor pool picks this week.
Yeah, I got knocked out.
I like the Chargers. I like the Bills, but I thought I was looking at New England.
That play is plus 596 for anybody writing it down, mind you.
The LA play?
Yeah, LA play. LA play is plus 596.
Seems pretty solid.
I think so. All right, let's add we'll ladder this one because we all like it. We'll add the over for the kids 9 o'clock game, so we start off the week right. We're at plus 1,200. I need somebody to score, Brody, man. Who's going to score? Touchdown.
Pittsburgh, Minnesota game? Or just anybody.
Give me somebody who you know is going to score.
AJ Brown.
No?
It's this guy's week. It's gonna happen.
Bijan?
Kyle Pitts.
Oh my God! I was right. Game
Dude.
one player.
Pitts.
Going Kyle
You
Pitts?
you are out on that limb by yourself.
He's due for it.
Kyle Pitts. Plus 310. Takes that bet to plus 52 to 1. Jeez. You know what that looks
Wow.
like?
I'll take.
But you're
Kyle
throwing it on the
Pitts.
LA pick or the other?
Yeah, so we have it's a 5-leg. We have
Oh, you're doing okay. You're
yeah,
throwing them all together.
Bears, Rams straight up, Chargers straight up, over on the Vikes Steelers game. You might want to check that one because it's a little bit low. I wonder if it's going to be raining in Ireland. And Kyle Pitts.
Go
to
with
score.
that.
Too. Yeah. Ireland always seems
It's
to
like
be raining.
Seattle. It rains a lot over there.
Yeah. Kyle Pitts to score, plus 310. Let's see if we can get a win this week.
Let's do it.
For one.
Due for one. Due for a one. Parlays are always tough bets to play. We talk about it on Money Pod to kind of do a little bit more straight bets, but I think this is fun. Trying to, not teach the kid, but, there's so much betting in kids' face. At least have an understanding of what you're looking at. So
Bet responsibly. Game
Always.
responsibly.
always. If you have a problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And if it matters, Pitts scored in 3 games last year. One of them was against Washington. So,
Looking at the
Kid found a
trends.
gym.
Looking at the
I
trends.
like it.
All right, on to the Phils. Ron
Wait, one
asked
minute.
about the Phils. Wait.
One thing, Eagles will like this. On this day, 1949, number 1 pick in the draft by the Eagles, Chuck Bednarik. Just thought I'd say that.
was he a kicker?
Greatest linebacker. Ron asked how we felt about the Phils against the Brewers. Are the Brewers the only real threat to the Phils in the National League?
No.
The Phils are the biggest threat to the
Yeah,
Phils in the National
Yeah,
League.
with that.
exactly.
You don't want to
They
play the
may not
D-backs?
make it.
It's either them or the Mets, right?
Right.
Oh,
I don't really want to.
Basically.
I don't
Or
want to.
Cincinnati.
In the mix? Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Oh, is Cincinnati going to jump both of them?
Could. Yeah.
All right.
I don't mind the Reds.
I think they're all within a game or game and a half of each other.
Yeah, they are.
All right. So who scares you the most, other than the Phillies themselves?
Brewers.
Brewers.
Didn't they handle the Brewers?
Yeah, a couple rough games with them recently.
So who would be our first match?
The Mets, actually.
Um,
but not the
It would be. Well, I guess it depends on who wins
You
the
gotta
wild
go
card.
up there.
Yeah, I was about to say, who's gonna?
That's the thing. We got to go up there. What's
I said who scares you the most in the National League?
yeah, having to go
Other
to the
than-
Mets.
The Mets. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I don't play the Mets. Seems like LA. We handle LA.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
although we didn't play LA.
we
with
don't
Shohei.
handle started pitching. We handle their bullpen.
They're putting Kershaw in the bullpen.
Mm,
They said that. And he pitched last night. Pitched, I think, 2 scoreless innings.
out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
So here it is. The Reds
Who's the
are
other starter?
the Reds are a half a game back. The Diamondbacks
Ohtani.
are 1.5.
No, not him. The other.
Yeah,
And the
I
Mets
don't
are still there. They got the whole.
Really?
I think Cincinnati was winning tonight, though.
So it would be 3 and 6 playing, right? It'd be the Dodgers.
Well, they're going to need
Mets,
3 for that opening round.
Cubs, and Padres.
Mhm.
And then we play the higher seed, right? Whoever comes out.
Yeah.
Lower seed.
Well, lowest. Yeah. The
No, don't the Brewers play the lowest seed?
Oh well, yeah. We played at the next lowest seed left.
Dodgers
Yeah.
want to be.
Yeah,
I just worry that this team does what they do every year.
they're the
their
bats. You
just
got to
disappear.
worry about the
The bats
bats.
just disappear. I don't love our starting
They
pitching.
flashed a runners in scoring position in their last however many games. It's like 4 for 30 something. That's death in the playoffs.
They're starting.
They
pitchers,
gotta
when
pick it
they're
up.
on, they're great. When they're not,
Yeah.
they're awful. Suarez and Lozado showed that all season. Sanchez is
I'm not
solid.
worried
Sanchez
about the
but
pitching.
Sanchez has a couple.
I'm not worried
Stinkers.
about the starting pitching. I'm worried about the hitting. I'm worried about timely hitting, and I'm worried about the bullpen because
Did they say where's Nola going to be? Is he going to be starting or is he bullpen? It's
no,
Sanchez,
it's Sanchez,
Suarez,
Ranger, and Luzardo.
Luzardo.
They got to be the 3 starters.
No way you put Nolan over
If you need a 4th starter,
It's got to be.
it's
I'm
got to
not
be him or
putting
Walker.
I'm
Him
not
or Walker.
I'm not putting Walker there.
Who had the better year?
That's because he was injured.
Huh? Have you seen him since
No.
he came back?
Nah, all right. I don't.
He's
I
been
just,
garbage since
I
he
just
came
don't
back.
trust Walker.
His
anymore.
best game was before he went out on injury.
I just don't trust Walker. Sanchez is probably the only one I trust at this point. Suarez pitches well on the postseason.
Luzardo's been pretty damn good. My concern is the bullpen and timely hitting. They
Shouldn't have
haven't
to
been
rely
hitting
on
with
the
runners
bullpen.
in scoring position. And some of the bats have been going cold. Bader's cooled off. Marsh, I think, is cooled off. Stott has cooled off.
They're all cooled off.
Stott never really got hot.
I wouldn't say they all. No, Stott was warm there for a while.
Bone's kind of heating up.
Yeah. I wouldn't say they all went cold, but too many of them went cold.
We'll know by the end of the weekend who we're playing.
Yes.
Well, no, we won't. We'll know who we're not playing. we'll know if it's the Mets and the D-backs in, or we'll know
'cause
who
we
don't
got the
have to
bye
think about.
because we got the bye.
Go Phils.
Yeah, absolutely. Go Phils. Yeah, as much grief as we give them, we want them all to win.
All right. Predictions: Birds versus Bucks. We've said it. No Evans. Probably no Godwin. Which
Really?
helps us. He didn't.
I heard
practice
no
again today.
Evans, but not Godwin.
Did not practice. This would be his first game back. This would be his first game back. He hasn't. Played yet
Oh,
this
he hasn't
season.
played yet.
No,
Okay.
no. So they got no receivers, which helps because we're down a corner. Although Adoree, that might be more of our benefit that Adoree's not out there on the field than our detriment. Don't know about Zach. Don't know about Campbell. Didn't seem like anything serious, so maybe it's just precautionary, just giving them a break. But what do you got?
That heat is going to be tough. I heard it's going to be over 100
That's what they're saying.
with humidity.
Real feel.
That's insane.
They'll survive.
Both teams had the
Kansas City was hot
Pickle.
as balls.
Pickle juice, man. Get the pickle juice going. How come they don't do that anymore?
That's
It
Because
works
they
in
got
Dallas.
They got other stuff. They're giving them liquid IV crap or something. I'm sure they get the science figured out. Chip Kelly brought
Mainline the pickle juice, man.
What do you got?
What?
Eagles, Bucks. Come on. Brody said Tampa Bay 34, Eagles 12.
Smack your grandson in the back of the head, will you?
Eagles 27. Bucks 21.
Jesus.
7-21. It's like pulling teeth.
Seriously, I'm thinking, are we in a
30,
dentist
13.
office here or what?
30-13.
What?
That's right.
Eagles 30-13?
I'm going to make a statement.
Wow.
I'm tired of this.
What you got?
Tired of this thing.
Eagles 24-17.
24-17.
Yeah.
We got Nate.
Give me Eagles 20, 29,
29.
Tampa 24.
24. All right. Going Birds 34, Tampa 20. Saquon finally goes off. Saquon finally, they finally get the running game. Saquon
Nah,
handles it. It's happening.
Not with Vita Vea.
Vita Vea can. It's happening. Trust me, it's happening, sweetheart. All right.
Smitty says Tampa 38, Philly 17. First 2 interceptions.
And DJ's
God.
caught in a rain delay.
All right. Shout out to our buddy Tim. This is the first weekend I'll be home to actually cook. Tim, I do not eat fish, and that's both of the Tampa Bay recipes. So I'm gonna go a week ahead to Denver because we play Denver next week. I'm gonna make the pork chile verde. I believe is what it was.
What
Yes.
about the rest of us that
Pork
do like
chili
fish?
verde. Feel free to cook. You got the cookbook. Feel free to cook for yourself. So I'll be making the pork chili verde on Sunday. To let y'all know how it goes. I think that's it. I think we wrap it up. Until next time, be excellent to each other. See you next week.